of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the wrestling acumen, the quickness, the resiliency will all be challenged by the 6'10½", 328-pound Undertaker. And remember, to advance, you must win, either by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout.
Any way, shape, or form.
But as long as you win, you will advance. And the winner of this matchup will advance to the finals of the first ever Kuwaiti Invitational Tournament.
Look at those faces, Jim Ross. Beautiful, beautiful children.
Smiles on children's faces are the same the world over.
Can't put a price tag on that.
And I don't know of any organization or any group that brings more smiles on the faces of youngsters in this world than the World Wrestling Federation. And again, if you ever have the opportunity to see the WWF live with your family, it's great family sports entertainment. And the WWF very, very busy in the next few months internationally.
Being accompanied to the ring by Paul Miller.
Well, that'll cool it off. Now the lights are out and the breeze is blowing.
Undertaker.
Simply an outstanding ovation for the Undertaker. About to make his way to the ring. The Undertaker advanced in the first round of the tournament by tombstoning Dr. Isaac Yankum, DDS.
He needed a little dental work when that one was over.
Yankum, a big, rugged individual. Really tested the Undertaker. Of course, the Undertaker in the second round met the powerful British Bulldog of Camp Cornette. And the Bulldog thought he had the Undertaker just where he wanted him, but the Undertaker was able to counter Gorilla, and again we see the tombstone.
Oh, boy. Turned him upside down in midair. That tremendous power just put away. British Bulldog. Not an easy task.
So certainly the Undertaker would be considered, I think I can say, the favorite in this contest. But we would be remiss if we underestimated the resiliency and the resourcefulness of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
It's going to be a great match, no question about it. How does he find his way to the ring in the dark? I guess he follows that little short fat guy in front of him, right?
Paul Bear,
yeah,
you're referring to.
Well, isn't that what he is, a little short fat guy?
Yeah, he's a pretty good sized man, no doubt about it.
Only joking, folks.
He is certainly the closest confidant that the Undertaker has ever had. Right now, we've got semifinal action in the Kuwaiti tournament.
folks. Look at Paul Bearer. He's a little short, fat guy.
He's 350 pounds. He's a pretty good, even though the Undertaker doesn't need a bodyguard, he's a pretty good accomplice, shall we say. But like the role of these two men, basically Paul Bearer is he's the confidant. He's the motivator, the businessman of this tandem.
Well, he's the funeral director, is he not?
He is a licensed funeral director.
And has a license to embalm people.
Absolutely.
Well, I wonder if he'd cut us any kind of slack if we needed his services. If someone should go overboard tomorrow.
I think you just helped me make my decision. No bungee jumping and no deep water. Well, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is certainly not overly anxious to jump in the ring against the Undertaker.
I wouldn't be either.
But who is, you know?
Not too many guys.
Now, you talk about strategy. Obviously, Helmsley, the underdog gorilla.
No question.
From a strategy standpoint, what must Hunter Hearst Helmsley do to advance to the finals of this tournament?
To the ring, the Undertaker going one-on-one with Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Ahmed Johnson awaits the winner. Let's get back to the ring.
Helmsley using some sort of foreign object that we saw him put back into his wrestling attire.
Maybe a roll of quarters, Jim Ross.
Knowing Helmsley, there's no telling what it is.
Or maybe silver dollars in his case. Ooh, wow.
Hard clothesline. There's a lateral press and a 3, no, a 2 count. And the Undertaker sits right up.
Wow. How did he come back that?
The Undertaker back on his feet.
He's looking for the referee.
And now another clothesline. Lateral press again.
Very nonchalant, though.
Helmsley didn't, it wasn't body to body, and Helmsley didn't have the leg hook.
You want to cover somebody, why do you do that? Why would you support some of your own body weight?
Look at the Undertaker fight right back. The Undertaker with body shots, and then that uppercut, and a straight right hand. Helmsley in a deep degree of difficulty here. Here comes an Irish whip. And Helmsley catches.
Little hesitation there on the part of the Undertaker to move in on that. And he paid for it. Oh, he went in his tights again.
Helmsley's got something in his hand.
Look at Paul Bearer. He's up on the apron again.
And Helmsley with that whatever it is in his right hand, there you see it. See him putting it back into his tights there.
He just might have knocked the Undertaker out.
The Undertaker may be unconscious. The referee and Paul Bearer are having another altercation. And there you see a great shot of it. Helmsley using that foreign object.
Nice camera work by our number 7 handheld. Picked that up immediately.
And there's a lateral press. 1, 2. And the Undertaker gets that left shoulder up. And Helmsley can't believe it.
I'm going to have some words with Mr. Paul Bearer when this one's over. Find out what all that was about.
Well, you know, there have been rumors that Paul Bearer and the Undertaker have had some minor disagreements, but that's all there were rumors. As far as I know, these guys are virtually inseparable. So there's no problem there, at least to the best of our knowledge. Maybe it's just personal between Paul Bearer and the referee. If so, that should have been left in the locker room.
Absolutely.
And look at Helmsley. Helmsley has an advantage now. And we told you at the beginning of the match not to discount Hunter Hearst Helmsley's ability.
I'll tell you what, if he gets one more opportunity to use
Look out!
Oh, no! Referee down and hard.
The referee knocked down. Now, no official here.
Look at Hunter, went back into his tights once again.
And he nails the Undertaker right between the eyes with that foreign object. And there you see Helmsley having his way with the Undertaker, who can't defend himself at this point.
Referee still face down on the canvas.
Paul Bearer is trying to revive the referee. The Undertaker is down.
Maybe they ought to send another referee out here. This one looks like he's had it. Fans not too happy about what's going on. I don't blame them.
Fans wanting the Undertaker to get back up. That's what they're seeing here.
Can you believe this?
And Helmsley got that object on his hand one more time. The Undertaker catches him with it. The Undertaker blocks that loaded right hand of Helmsley. And now the Undertaker has a foreign object in his hand.
Looks like brass knuckles wrapped up in
And the Undertaker just nailed Helmsley, and the referee saw him. The referee has seen the Undertaker use the foreign object.
He's going to disqualify him.
That Helmsley brought into the ring.
What a miscarriage of justice.
Boy, this is a controversial decision.
As a result of a disqualification, and the second finalist in the Kuwait International Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh boy, look at him. He's out cold and gets the Duke.
Well, I can't believe this one. Let's take one more look at this. Helmsley brought the object to the ring in the first place.
And used it on a number of occasions. This time, with the referee down and almost seemingly out of it, the Undertaker catches the right hand in midair, takes whatever it was, with brass knuckles wrapped up in tape, and right in front of the referee, nails Helmsley, and the referee disqualifies the Undertaker.
Remember, we said you have to win to advance. Helmsley has done so via disqualification. So Hunter Hearst Helmsley will be in the finals. And wait a minute, the Undertaker wanting to attack Helmsley, having to be restrained by Paul Bearer. Helmsley will be in the finals.
Doesn't look like a winner, does he?